When the popularity of golf exploded at the turn of the 21st century, the cost of green fees soared right alongside. There was high demand for high-dollar courses in private settings. However, such was not the case in the glory days of architect Floyd Farley. He catered to golfers who simply wanted to be able to learn the game, afford the game, and enjoy the game. Farley embraced the common man. He was about inclusion, not seclusion. He built economically, a vital ingredient to the growth of the game.
Floyd Farley has built some of the best golf courses that the average man can play. And I think that's an incredible legacy. And his golf courses were beautiful too.
Farley's humble courses could be maintained with humble budgets. A round on a Farley layout could be accomplished with a pleasant walk. There was no need for a turbocharged golf cart to reach your next destination.
He used the terrain wherever he was. He was a great designer and user of the land as he found it.
I loved his routings. They always flowed with the land. If a dog leg turned left or right, it was because that's the direction the ground flowed, so that you never were playing opposite or against the flow of the lane.
Practicality reigned supreme with Farley. What you saw is what you got. All of that seems rather old-fashioned in this era of bombastic special effects layouts that vie for honors in Golf Digest and elsewhere, wrote Ron Whitten. And Whitten would know such things, given the fact that he is architecture editor emeritus of Golf Digest.
When I think of Floyd's designs, I just think of how graceful they are.
Farley's approach to architecture gave pace of play a fighting chance. Fewer traffic jams allowed time for more rounds to be played each day, and more customers meant more income to pay the bills.
He was the sort of architect that didn't worry about awards or glory. He was concerned with providing municipalities, both big and small, with courses that were easy to maintain, easy to operate, and could make money.
Kickingbird, probably his best that he did in Oklahoma anyway.
You know, many people aren't even aware, but we used to host the Oklahoma Open, and I think a testament to a good architect is that the best players that are playing in that tournament usually rise to the top. So when you look at the winners of the Oklahoma Open back from 79 to 85s, Doug Toole, Bob Tway, Dr. Gil Morgan, Tom Jones, Danny Edwards, those are the guys that were the best at that day, and they were winning the tournaments at Kickingbird Golf Club. So I think that's a testament to his designs as well.
I think Floyd's vision of how to build golf courses that were playable but also challenging is great.
First and foremost, Farley was a club professional and a talented golfer, winning the South Central PGA Section Championship in 1937 and 1942. He began as a caddy at age 12 and in 1925 played for Rosedale, one of the greatest high school squads in Kansas history. He also owned and operated some courses. These attributes worked hand in hand. Hundreds of thousands of golfers have learned the game on his designs.
Well, we wouldn't have the number of players that we do today without his golf courses having been built, because they created access up until the point he started building public courses. You know, the game had largely been in the country clubs and the private courses. It would be lost if he did poor golf courses, but he did good golf courses.
He took pride in how he engineered courses and his attention to detail.
Worried about drainage in an era when a lot of golf architects didn't. It was pretty impressive to see a guy who really started out as a club professional teach himself the nuances of golf course architecture. That's sort of a lost art these days, and it's important to honor people like Floyd who did that.
The Oklahoma Golf Hall of Fame indeed now honors Floyd Farley, whose lifelong simple approach proved becoming a Hall of Famer doesn't have to be all that complicated.